ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State.
Good evening, distinguished viewers. I am Abraham Minor Judah, and welcome to today's Politics on Some TV. Your political compass in these interesting, often turbulent times. This is where we hold no punches, ask the hard questions, and track the heartbeat of the nation. Tonight, we'll dive into two burning issues. First, Benue under siege. The killing fields have returned, and the echoes louder than ever. Where is the political will to end the bloodshed? From Makurdi to Logo, too many lives have been lost, and the silence from the top is growing heavier. Then later we'll widen our lens to a troubling trend in our democracy. That is the internal wranglings within political parties, with the APC, PDP, the Labour parties, and others riddled with factional fights and parallel congresses and parallel meetings. And we ask, can divided parties ever present united and competent candidates? Or are we stuck choosing from the broken pieces of political infighting? Now, to help us unpack all these on today's politics, we have two seasoned guests joining us virtually via phone call. Our first guest for today is Mr. Glory Ogbede, a proud son of Edo State, currently based in Ikeja, Lagos. He's a self-employed real estate and business development consultant with a rich academic background, a diploma in law, business in economics, a master's degree in political economics, and is a member of the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management. He's married and a Christian. And tonight he will bring in a signature insight into the political economics of security and party coherence. Good evening, Mr. Glory Ogbede.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abraham.
You're welcome to today's politics. Thank you very much. And Also joining us today is Mr. Daliat Bente, a sharp political analyst and a respected public affairs commentator from Taraba State. And those that know him, they know him for his no-nonsense takes and clear-headed analysis. Trust me, you will want to hear what he has to say about the issues we are discussing today. Good evening, Mr. Daliat Bente.
Thank you very much, Abraham Jordan.
Yes.
Thank you, viewers.
Yeah.
My pleasure to be around as always.
Okay, thank you very much. You are welcome to the show today. Just like I said earlier, we're going to be discussing issues that has to do with Benue State and also issues that have to do with the political infightings among parties. But before we continue, I would just like to give a background into the recent massacre in Yelewata in Benue State. The recent massacre in Yelewata, Benue State, where over 100 people were killed, highlights a deepening security crisis. This tragedy is part of the ongoing violence driven by farmer-elder conflicts, porous borders, and weak security. While in response, the federal government has deployed troops, launched joint operations, and emphasized community intelligence. The president has promised to visit Benue State and has promised justice. The governor earlier, the secretary to the government of the federation, Senator Akume, civil rights societies, they are calling for urgent reforms, stronger security, swift prosecutions, and revival of policies and the rest of it. And Benue State, as Nigeria's food basket is at risk, with insecurity reducing food production and displacing thousands. Today, the question is, what will it take to end the bloodshed and restore lasting peace in Benue? Let me throw this question to Mr. Daliat Bente. Mr. Daliat, you are someone that have lived in an area that's had serious insecurity. So I believe you have an understanding of what it means to live in an insecure environment. Benue, Plateau, Borno, Katsina, Zamfara, Kaduna, recently Taraba and Karen Lamido will be having issues of insecurity, insurgency, banditry. What do you think is the root cause of all this insecurity? Maybe probably they have different reasons, but what do you think is what gives fuel to this insecurity? Mr. Daliat Bente.
Thank you very much, Abraham, and thank you to people who are following. I think before I start, I think I have to let me permit or grant your indulgence for a 30 seconds silence for those people that lost their life. Right from Benue, you just mentioned my state as well, and other places in the country. Please, a 30-minute silence for them. Borno State and Yobe. So I have some first-hand information or experiences that I would like to share as the course of the program. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Continue.
All right. You see, in Benue, in particular, I think three things are involved. Though there are many factors, but three things that are involved there. What is really the problem that all the time we're hearing herders and farmers? Were we able to establish the root cause of this problem from economical point of view, political point of view, Because, I mean, this is not even the first time that this is happening. You know, before this particular thieves and herders, in that same Benue, we used to have the Agatu versus herders issue.
Yes.
Is it that the herders, I mean, the marauding housemans, is it that they are domiciled in Benue, or they are coming from somewhere to ferment this problem in Benue State? I think we need to establish this question, because what you hear from politicians, mostly they will tell you that these people are foreigners. They are foreigners, and I ask myself, where are they coming from?
Good question.
Is it that difficult that we cannot trace their movement, or we cannot trace where they are coming from? That if they are domiciled in Benue State, for example, wherever they are coming from, yes, I agree that we have porous borders, but how can somebody come from Mali or Niger, as they call it? You can see all this terrain and find himself in Benue State with nobody encountering him anywhere. Because, I mean, it's unthinkable. So, if they are the Fulanis or the herders that domicile in Benue, what is their problem? I think this question needs to be asked. And who are they? When I was growing up as a child, I know that we have Fulani settlements in our communities. We share many things with them, right? They are the people that will go there to get this local fura they know from them. They will bring the chickens, whatever they are selling to us, we will buy. That's how we do trading between we and the Fulanis. We know they are Rugas. We know where they're residing. But in this case, you tell me that a herder will enter Benue State and kill people and leave. Then nobody will trace his movement. Nobody will know where he's coming from. I think it is something that we need to ask serious questions about. Because I know if there's a forest or a den in Benue State where these people are residing, there's no that should know those locations more than the indigenous of Benue State. Nobody should know your forest more than you. This is where you were brought up. This is where you were bred. So you are located, I mean, you are the forest in your vicinity or your environment. At least you should know it more than any other person. So where are they coming from that they will just attack people and run back to the forest or to wherever they are coming from and nobody will trace them? That is number one.
Okay.
If we are not getting community engagement between the communities, the security architecture, the government, we are far from getting the solution of this problem. Because now, if you ask me what is happening, I've been asking myself, is it the same Fulani that are coming to graze in our land, that are coming back to kill our people, or there are some missionaries that are being hired somewhere to come and perpetrate this evil?
That's a good question.
For me, if you cannot establish this, then we are far from having the solution, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Daliat. It's a very good question you asked. Are they the same people that we used to know? And if they are mercenaries and foreigners, where are they coming from? How did they get in there? Would that have been detected? And when they commit this crime, how did they disappear into thin air? These are questions that are begging for answers, and that is why we're here to look at it. Well, it's unfortunate we lost Mr. Glory Ogbede, but I'm sure that could be due to some network issues. He's going to join us. So, Mr. Daliat, recently, what happened in Yelewata, Benue State? A lot of people have been calling for self-defense. Well, let's look at the area of self-defense. Do you think this situation calls for communities to begin to arm themselves and begin to defend themselves the way people are asking for? Or should we still rely on the security agencies to lead this fight?
Well, I would not encourage self-defense, even though it is the last option, because as it is now, people don't have option that to defend themselves. But I cannot say I'm telling people to take up arms to defend themselves, because when you say that, you are encouraging other crime. That could be counterproductive. If the people defend themselves from the enemies, and maybe they won, right? They triumph over the enemies. What happened to those guns that is in their hands? And you know, when a typical youth, particularly in northern Nigeria, where poverty rate is about 62%, leaving him with gun without a job, you know the consequences.
Definitely.
So I cannot say self-defense, yes, no. If it was self-defense, it's the last option when people are not longer secured. What I will encourage rather is community engagement. You see, you may not like Governor Zulum for whatever reason, but that man has done efficiently well in security. Let me tell you, before I go to Maiduguri for my job, everybody, of course, everybody know what we have been hearing about Maiduguri in particular. When I went there, I was scared of my life. I was scared of even staying in that town more than a month or so. But I can tell you, this is my third year in Maiduguri. I do transit to Abuja, Maiduguri. I can tell you that there was no day that I had a gunshot in the area I'm living. Even this common phone pick or phone snatching is not longer frequent in Maiduguri. And the reason is simple. There's community engagement where the government engage the community through this, what they call it, civilian GTF.
Yeah.
It is people from the community that will negotiate and come up with a security formation. Then the government, on the other hand, are sponsoring them, or let me say, are financing the particular security outfit. They are working hand in hand between the community and security people. This is the only reason why you see Maiduguri is a bit safe today. Because in every new and crannies of that town that we enter, every area, every location have their own security formation.
Okay.
Anything that happens, they will be the one to react first before the arrival of police or military. So I think if those communities can do that, and I know every state in Nigeria have adopted that. So what the government needs to do is to encourage the local security formation of every community. If it means for you to arm them, give them ammunition, be paying them monthly stipend or allowances, as the case may be, many people will be encouraged to join. And that will help every community to safeguard its own territory. I think this is better than saying people should take up arms to defend themselves. Because as I said, if everybody owns a gun in your community, it is not safe for you as an individual in that community. Definitely. Because you may probably offend somebody, you will take up arms and shoot you.
Definitely.
You understand? So to tell people to take up arms to face their enemies, I don't think I as a person can encourage it. Rather, we should encourage the formation of local security outfit by every community in where those issues are happening. This will go a long way.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Daliat. You've spoken about community engagement and involvement in the fight against insecurity. Now, if I may ask you, you've been in Maiduguri for 3 years. You've seen the good part of community engagement. Now, this brings about. Sorry. I think we have Mr. Glory Ogede back. Welcome back, Mr. Glory.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear us now, Mr. Glory?
Yeah, I hear you. Yes.
Okay. So while you're away, Mr. Dalia spoke about. He said he is not in support of self-defense because, well, it may be the last resort, but it may also lead to other problems. But he has lived in Maiduguri, and he has seen what community engagement and collaboration can bring, like the civilian JTF in Borno State. So he is of the opinion that engaging the community more in a more organized manner rather than self-defense would be one of the options to curb insecurity in Benin State. And he also said something about How come if they are foreigners? Where are they coming from? Where are they going to? Where did they disappear to? So I would like to get your own view on who do you think these killers are? And where are they coming from? Are they from within, or are they foreigners, as many claims, or is it a mixture of both? What's your take on this, Mr. Glory?
Well, Mr. Abraham, this security has been a recurrent situation in most parts of the north and the middle belt, and has taken over entire.
Hello? Mr. Glory, we lost him there. I think he's having some technical issues. Well, while we wait for him to join us back, I was sorry for that. There's some things that are just unforeseen. While waiting for Mr. Glory to join us back, Mr. Daliat. Mr. Daliat.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, sorry. It seems Abuja's network is more stronger than Lagos today. Mr. Glory is having a hard time keeping to the... Probably. And you said you drove past the president. Maybe you're still carrying this power that was around him. The network is still working for you. There's also this angle to the story of the Benue State. Some people are of the opinion that this is politically motivated, that there could be political infighting between the forces in Benue State. But I will look at it. It is not peculiar to Benue alone. Could it be that all around is all fueled by politics? Is it land grabbing? What do you think could be the reason why consistently lives has been lost all across the country? Hello? Hello? Oh, we also lost Mr. Daliat there. Well, I think we'll go for a short break now. When we come back, I believe the network will be much better from their end there. So don't go anywhere, okay? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in a few.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? I go by the name of Diaso. Keep watching something. Don't skip.
Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Som TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Som TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Som TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient, and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Welcome back to today's Politics on Som TV. I am still Abraham Manager and change, but the settings has changed. I've been joined by Chief Gabriel Layinka, the CEO of Som TV. You're welcome to today's Politics.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure being here.
It's been a while you've left us in this journalistic business.
Time to time like this, particularly when there are burning issues, we feel like coming around to lay our voice to what's going on.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, we have two guests online. The first half of the first quarter of the show, Mr. Dalian Bente, who is a public affairs commentator. He's calling from Abuja. While we have Mr. Glory Ogbeide, who is a political economist calling from Lagos. Mr. Glory, before we had that network issues, I asked a question concerning Benue State. So what's your take on this security situation in Benue State? Mr. Glory.
Mr. Abraham, the security situation in Benue has been a recurrent issue. It has been a historical issues, and we are often told that these security issues, these killers are from outside the country. And we ask questions: how do foreigners invade our countries unchecked for close to a decade? Well, I think there are more questions than answers. If our security architecture cannot be able to handle or protect and defend our citizens, then we have to ask ourselves questions. The issue of the herdsmen and farmers clash are issues that could be resolved if there's a political will to it. But Mr. Abraham, I don't believe